About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be.
Hello guys, this is Harry from Simple Things Done Right. Today I'd like to have a little chat with you guys just about smoking and e-cigarettes in general. I started smoking about 19 years ago when I was 11 years old. I know it wasn't, looking back at it now, it wasn't a smart thing to do. If I could go back and stop myself from doing it, I would, but we can't do that, so I can't do that. But I'd say about 6 years ago, I brought an e-cigarette, the ones that look like an actual cigarette, and it didn't really do anything for me. So I ended up going back to normal cigarettes. And over the years, my breathing got bad. I had some health complaints down to cigarettes, but it never really deterred me from smoking. It never really did. But 3 years ago, I met my fiancée, Gemma. She does these videos usually. And I thought about quitting smoking because I didn't want to smoke around Gemma because it's not right for me to make her smell my cigarette smoke and have to partake in secondhand smoke. So I tried an e-cigarette again. And it worked for a while. It really did. But as always, things happen, and I found myself back on cigarettes. Now, about 3-4 weeks ago, I decided I've had enough and it's time to get off of these cigarettes because it wasn't doing me any good. And I thought, I'm feeling a lot better now. Maybe now's the time to try. So I did. And I've been smoke-free since then. I know I'm still on an e-cigarette, which it's not the healthiest thing, but it's better than a cigarette. It's 95% safer than a cigarette, actually. I'm not inhaling loads of chemicals. I'm just getting the nicotine I need to suffice my cravings. And at the end of the day, that's all I want to do. I don't want to smoke. And I did when I started, but I don't now. But the way I see it is, if I can quit now, I will. But I still need the nicotine. It's still got a hold over me. And until the day that nicotine doesn't have a hold over me, I will continue to smoke. And I can't say if that craving will ever go away. But there are people that say nicotine's bad for you, and yes, I agree. Anything that's addictive is bad for you. But you could say that about coffee that has caffeine. Caffeine's bad for you. It's another addictive substance. But we don't hear people harping on to coffee and tea drinkers for having a cup of coffee or having a cup of tea and it having caffeine in. But to them, they're fine. They're not doing anything wrong. But then you see someone having an e-cigarette and suddenly it's the worst thing ever. No, it's not. There's no harmful chemicals in e-cigarettes. Yes, there are harmful chemicals in cigarettes, which shouldn't be smoked. It's not good for you. I know that now. I didn't when I first started. And yes, I know there's not enough long-term studies done on e-cigarettes, but until the time there is a long-term study done on e-cigarettes, what am I meant to do? So, I'm a vapor. I'm proud to say it. I'll quit cigarettes, and at the end of the day, that's the best thing anyone can do. And if I ever find myself not craving nicotine, I'll quit vaping, but until that day, I will continue to vape. And that's just how it's going to be. I mean, if it was as bad as for you as people reckon it is, it would be banned, and it's not. So, what can I say? I'm going to continue doing it until the day it's banned or I don't need it anymore. So that was just my little rant about e-cigarettes. I hope you don't mind me doing it. I hope you liked what you heard. If you did, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up. If there's anything you'd like to see in the future done on our channel, leave a comment in the description. Leave a comment, and if it's not too much to ask, maybe a subscription. But till next time, keep it simple.
All around is no one but you. He hold my heart.